Don't worry. I see you just come in. Don't worry.
I'll go to the Wi-Fi.
Worry on life.
Um,
So don't worry. They'll just.
put this in Wi-Fi.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for studio to bring us on, and this is the general show, and I'm sitting here with John Mavolo, who, and I can say, in place of Sidiki. Sidiki will not be with us today. He's with the standard bearer. They are on their way to campaign, and we have a lot of tight schedule. Today we will be in Fender after this show, and then from there we will go to Tinga Village, where we're going to meet some family members. And I started my day from across the bridge. You saw me this morning when I was telling you. For those of you who listen to us, please don't feel discouraged. Don't let Facebook confuse you. There are better days ahead. And I've got a lot of proof to show you that there are people who we meeting and coming across. If we don't talk to them, they will not understand. And once we explain everything to them, they get to know that yes, UP and CDC are terrible parties. We cannot bring them to power. We must not re-elect President Weah, and also we can't bring UP back to power. What is the difference? You can't just cry or try to choose between two bad. This is not two evil, and you choose the lesser evil. There are three. It's no disrespect to the other 17 parties, but three. So what do you expect? You got somebody that you can choose, but don't choose from the two evil and say the lesser evil. If there were two parties, or if two of them in a final game, then you can decide to do what you want to do. But for now, ABC, the CPP is the way forward. CPP is the alternative. CPP is prepared. They are the only one ready to lead this nation. People will say, oh, we don't see Mr. Cummings coming around. No, we've been doing the work. Don't let it scare you. Sometimes people talk about silent voters, but we can see, how will you see silent voters? Silent voters don't vote for party. Okay, but I will turn you over to John and let John elaborate on what we're going to be doing today and what is our schedule. John,
All right.
before you start, John, you came here. I expect you to be on your little vacation, but you cancel everything. You more than some of the young guys who moving around. I see you going. Yesterday we were in Tinga Village and we're going there again. So talk to your people. They want to hear from you how you see the ground, and let us give them the honest answer. How you see on this ground, John?
Well, listen, good morning, first of all, to all of you listening from wherever you are, viewing and listening. I want to say thank you for tuning in. Listen, I'm also a part of the media group with the Your Voice Matter and with the general too. But listen, everything is okay. Everything is fine. There's no need to worry here. One thing we can assure you that this election is going to shock people. You see, the problem with Liberia, we stick our heads in the sand like ostriches, and we can't seem to get our head out. We keep on believing what has damaged us. And that's the problem with the whole situation we in Liberia, where people don't want to think. And you have to practically force them. And like I always said, you have to challenge this thinking. Because if you just say, oh, I want to do all the time, I want to do all the time, well, too bad. It's wrong. That's what got us in where we
I'll
are.
send it to you.
So that's the problem
Okay.
we have in Liberia.
No,
But
don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
speaking of the
But you got
CPP,
it?
we're doing great. We're doing great.
Okay,
Our
okay.
people are
Just want to make sure.
motivated. The Liberian people are motivated. Even here at the hotel where I am, the security guard said, "Man, my man, one t-shirt, man, my man, no part of your, you know, people are there wanting to go and vote. Like somebody said the other day, somewhere when people, nobody in the booth. Oh, I'm my own. We're back in the public, you know. So all of that encourages us to keep on doing. We're going to keep on contacting our people, talking to our people tomorrow. In fact, today we're supposed to be going to Bangavel because we got these appointments. We have to stay behind and join the team in Nima tomorrow. And then after that, we're going to Bassa. So we're busy, very busy. But all in all, we're doing it for Liberia's sake. We're doing it for the young children. We're doing it for a better future for our country. And that's the least we can do. We can only make them aware, inform them. They say democracy is for informed population. So our job here is to inform the population of what is, what can be, and what shouldn't be. And then it will be up to them to make a choice. And whatever choice they do, as long as it's free and fair, we'll accept. As long as it's free and fair, we will accept. And we have put in all the mechanisms to make sure it's free and fair. We didn't say something can happen. But if that's something happening, then there will be a blockage. But other than that, we're good. We're good. So there's no need to worry. We're fine. We're standing strong. And we'll be surprised, very surprised, at the results after the 10th. I can assure you that the CPP will know the results by latest the 11th night. Latest, we will already know what is. We got the mechanism in place. These are some of the things we'll spend money on. Yes, we're still working on getting everybody situated in the most rural parts of the country, but they will be. They will be by Saturday. Everything will be in place. So there's no need to worry here. We okay. Our party is fine. Our uh, uh, what do you call political leader and standard bearer is motivated. The vice standard bearer is motivated, and you're going to see it in Bassa on Saturday. Uh, we are together. We're working. You know our story, Liberian people, but we're putting everything aside and working together. So all we need is your encouragement. And for those of you who can send in something to help, in the getting around, in the gassing up of vehicles, because my people, the truth is that one person can't do all of this. One person can't do all of it. It costs too much. So if you can be here, you can be doing the work. If you can contribute, contribute. But what we want to show you is that the work is going to continue to get done until Sunday. Sunday is the 8th, where all campaigning stop at Sunday midnight. After that, we'll all go and rest. Monday, Tuesday, we'll go and vote. Most of us are serving as poll watchers, supervisors, monitors, and all of that. We're going to make sure that our votes are protected. We're going to make sure there are no shenanigans during the day of the election. We're going to make sure that our party wins. And for whatever reason under the sun, which God Himself will have to decide, that we don't win, as long as it's free and fair, we'll accept. But we're sure of winning. And we know that there will be a riot in the country because people are going to be happy for this new change. I think we're going to call it the Fourth Republic because they're going to be so happy that people are going to see finally see the light at the end of this tunnel and know that their future can be better, their lives can be better, and we can do this all together. We don't have to separate ourselves, we don't have to divide ourselves. We are one people, we are Liberians, and we should be proud. So, Money, you ready?
Okay, guys, we got Mabel. Mabel, can you hear us?
Yes, indeed. I've been hearing you guys, and let me say good afternoon. You right here in Liberia, so I can say good morning, but good afternoon to you,
But there are
Monica
people
Sheen
good morning
and
who
John
watching
Maulo.
from America.
Yeah, so I read to John Maulo. What's up? What going on this wet Wednesday
Man,
afternoon?
your place got almost housebound. It rained too much.
Okay,
The
the
rain,
rain today the rain is too
indeed.
much, and coming through the bypass, man, it's like we need a boat that you will use on water and use on land, you know, because it's not an easy thing. But if your
And I
car is
just
too
hope, I
low, you
just
will
pray
make it.
that I just pray that they can rain or fall on election day.
But maybe that way it clearing up so that
Yes,
all
I really,
election
really
day
pray.
can be dry.
Okay, but thank you, Mabon, as usual, and thanks for your time, your patience, and I love your enthusiasm, your strength coming every morning to that station, and you leave in the evening is a hard thing. And that's a very big job you're doing, Mabon, because if you're in a developed country where they were paying you maybe hourly or whatsoever, trust me, you'll get a lot of overtime. But because of your commitment to your job, at least you have a job. But for those of you who listen to us by the way of radio, and those of you in the United States and Europe and other part of the world, want to say good morning and good afternoon to you. Today is a rainy day. Today is Wednesday. Today we got a few more days to elections. We got to do everything this week. We got to make sure we clear every little zone this week. And because Monday we're going to take a rest, and then Tuesday you'll be out there to vote. But I will tell you, if I am not speaking to the We Are Shan, neither the Joe Bwaga Daha supporters, I'm not even speaking to and CPP supporters. So I am not talking to you. I am talking to people who are on the fence. People are still in doubt, but at least the numbers are reducing. And I'm talking to the silent voters. Keep it up. Don't give up. You are silent because you don't want people going after you. You are silent because of your job. You are silent because you're not one of those who get on social media and just give all the big mouth. That is why you are silent. But your vote is matter. You are the one that will change this country. Our women, our young children, the university students, you are the one going to change this country. Don't mind the crowd. I know you sometimes you say, oh, we can't see Mr. Cummings, we can't see this. Mr. Cummings is the hardest working politician. Even if we gave Cummings 2 years to campaign, he will not touch all the doors. He will not touch everybody. But we're telling you that please, this election is very important. Important for our children, important for job, important for job security, security for our people. There's no justice in Liberia. My people, this is clear. You got three options. You got two bad parties. We saw them for the last 17 years. What they gave us, nothing but trouble. What they gave us, corruption, no schools. How will you sit and be worrying about two bad parties when you get somebody who never ate penny from your government? You got somebody who is saying that infrastructure, job creation, and agriculture, good education, good health, government of inclusion. Whether you from UP, CDC, you are all Liberians. Whether you Muslim or Christian or Baha'i or atheist or whatsoever, you got the other two parties just fighting each other. The other day they were in Lofa. We are afraid right now. We're scared because things are happening that we're confused. I just stopped on the bypass and spoke to some girls who undecided. They have the undecided voters and are considered two of them as and silent voters. And they said they were not going to vote. For what reason? In fact, the other lady said, I'm so afraid. I don't know whether I will go outside on election day because of what's going on. So please do not give up. Don't be intimidated by the voices out there that if this election is and they cheat, that means and there will be no Liberia. Don't mind them. They're trying to scare you. Vote. Your vote is important. That the only thing they gave in the Constitution. Mr. Cummings is saying that we'll create jobs. Mr. Cummings is saying that people need justice. Mr. Cummings said, listen, there will be a tsunami in this country when I'm president. Because the rich people, they are afraid of Mr. Cummings. They corrupt rich people. The only place they got the riches from, the government. So they're afraid. UP don't want to face in Alex Cummings, and CDC don't want to face in Alex Cummings. But at the end of the day, do not make a bad choice between two bad people. You in a room with three men. Two of them are bad. This is not two evil. You choose a lesser evil. You got another man there who never did anything to you, but he's only preaching the good, the good, the good, the good. And then you won't turn your back on him. You know it will not be fair to God. God himself will say, listen, I bring someone to you and you're refusing them. You hear people in the street, like during the 1997 election. You kill my pa, I will vote for you. What they gave us? They gave us another trouble, and Charles still have to leave. Then they say, you know book, you don't know book, I will vote for you. Oh, the man played football. Oh, the man went to refugee camp. But what happened today? There's no job, no security. You and I, we walking in the street in the night, we're looking all over the place. Our children on drugs. They call it thing kush. Yeah, there was drugs. Let's be honest. There were drugs in this country before, but it was not high like the way. At the time there was drugs, we all complained. Now they have increased it. So what is the difference between this government bringing drugs, increase it, and the other government who have drugs? Nobody want to fight the drugs. Nobody is strong enough to say, we will jail you. The only man that is saying that we will fight corruption is stealing. If you steal in my government, we will prosecute you when the Alex comes. So Liberian people, please let us do it together. This is not about me looking for job. This is not about my friend here looking for job. This is about our children. This is about Liberia. We drive every day. We don't sleep. We're in America or Europe or anywhere in the world. We're not better than you. You are smarter than us. If we lose this election and we give it to the bad people, you and I will suffer. But guess what? There's a parable saying, if the water dry, fish eat fish. The big fish will eat the small fish. The man who got money will come down. The other man who got a little bit will come down. At the end of the day, you will be on the ground and people will step on you. So no matter how long you take a redhead lizard, let me put it away. You take the lizard, you put it in the water, it can't turn to crocodile. President Weah can change the country. UP can give us nothing more than what President Weah giving us. All UP want to do is to eat them all. I want you to close your eyes and look around, Mr. Bwaka. Is that what you vision? Butt naked? Who is butt naked? Butt naked was the guy who fought for AFL, who will see a pregnant woman coming and say that's a boy in her stomach or girl and split them off. Butt naked today, he's the spiritual leader of the rescue team.
I say rescue
yes.
soldier.
You look at Alexander Tyler and Alex Tyler, Bieber 1, Bieber 2, former speaker, the most corrupt speaker in our history. All Buffer Chimo have increased it anyway. He built all his houses. He went to CDC. He couldn't find his way to CDC. He said, let me go back to UP. He's running today. You look at Jeremiah Kuhn. The last 3 years, Jeremiah Kuhn was the most corrupt senator. Never pushed one legislation, nothing. He took all the money from President Weah, went against Edith Gonglo, cheated Edith Gonglo, stole the election, and went on Facebook. He was in the OK station and said, I cannot support Mr. Bwaka because Mr. Bwaka got nothing to offer. Let Mr. Bwaka leave. Today, he is the president because his godfather, Prince Johnson, saying that, oh, it is our time to take charge of Liberia. My Liberian people, please, we beg, look at Lofa County. Look at what's going in Lofa County. CDC, UP again. The other day at Vamoma House, it was CDC, UP. You don't hear nothing from the other side. All the other political parties are fighting. But only these two parties. My people, they are not good for us. No disrespect to the other 17 parties. But we got 3 parties that you can decide from. This is not too evil. They are not 3 evils. Yes, they are all men with flaws, but they are not 3 evil. You got 2 evil. 12 years we saw it. We know what they went, what they did. The corruption, the same killing, the drugs. CDC just increased it, my people. So please, we need your vote come October 10. Vote Alexander Cummings and CHARLYNE BRUMSKINE. Alex Cummings have never taken a penny from you. And he stayed in this country. He lived in this country. He's a proud Liberian. He will die as a Liberian. But if you choose not to vote for him, it is your right. But remember, whatever you sow is what you will reap. Let me go to John Mawolo, and maybe he can say something. So, John, talk to your people. Yeah. Talk to your people, John.
Yeah, listen, Monet keeps saying that Alexander Cummings hasn't taken, that's it, hasn't taken a dime from you. That's true. But more than that, he has given you more than that. He has given so much back to the country. But that's not a reason to vote for him. Let me tell you something. For the past 18 years, since after the war, real civilian government, we've been having problems. Government been stealing, neglecting the people, no services, nothing. If you really think that's what we faced with, who do you think caused all of this for us? It's being CDC and UP in the governments. It is they that got you in this situation that you're crying about today. How can you be talking about voting for them? The same people who caused the problem, you really think they know how to fix it? If they had any idea or the will to do it for you, or the responsibility that they felt that they needed to do it for you, you really think that you will be in this state? These people can't do it. They don't want to do it. They got no vision on how it can be better. If they knew it, they would have done it. So stop making excuses in your mind for the wrong thing. What they're trying to fool you with, to give you a binary choice of two evils, so you can choose the lesser one. But you know what? That's a lie. The whole thing there is a lie. And the press is helping them. It is not only UP and CDC in this race. You have the CPP, who is stronger in every way more than the two of them. But yet, they want you to feel, yes, they've been around forever. So, of course, they got their people planted all over the place. But you, for your own sake, for your children's sake, for your own future, yes. Are you blind? Are you deaf? Can't you read? If you can't read, can somebody else read? Can you even listen? To know that there are more than one, two parties, and the two parties that got you in a mess that you're in, these people can't fix it for you. You got the CPP with a leader who is internationally respected. Let them come and say the same. You got a leader who is internationally connected. Let any of them come and say the same. You got a leader who is financially secure. Let any of them come and say the same. You got a leader who has volunteered that he will work for free. Now you got a man who people will pay hundreds of thousands of dollars just for him to sit down 2-3 hours and advise them. And he said he would do it for you for free. I mean, what more philanthropy can that be? You know how much hundreds of thousands of dollars this man is losing every day? But he's doing it because this is his country. And until you understand why somebody like that will come and fight like this, you will have to stay outside and see this country from the outside. This country is sorrowful. The country is disgraceful, as it is. Our own people, the way we see our people is so sad. And when you see these things and you really care about your country, you want to be proud of your country, you want to fight to change it. This is why we come. Because we care, our children are not here, our family are not here. No, this is our country. We care like hell That's why we pay thousands of dollars to come here and try to admonish you to do the right thing. Because we make a mistake this time around. You see, I keep on reminding people we're not at a crossroad. Let nobody fool you. We're not at no crossroad. We're hanging from a cliff and the rope is cutting. We got a very strong guy willing to pull us up. And then we're hanging on the rope and thinking whether we might ask him to pull or whether he get enough strength to pull up. Well, we're seeing this guy lifting rocks heavier than us. We're seeing this guy pulling trains heavier than us. But as we're standing there thinking, the rope is cutting every second. The longer we stay to decide to do the right thing, the smaller the chances we have to stay alive. This is a life and death issue of this country. I keep on reminding people, they got a country they call Haiti, one of the oldest black countries in the world too. It's almost the same story like ours. Slaves sent somewhere to build a country and this and that. These people have misbehaved to themselves like we have, that the world has gotten tired with them. Nobody, the whole press is disconnected from Haiti. You don't hear about them. Nobody cares what they do to themselves, and they're suffering like hell. Do we want the same thing for Liberia? Because if we mess up this time, that's what they're going to do to us, my people. The people are tired with our government stealing. The people are tired with our government misusing their philanthropy for their personal welfare. The people are tired of us not being able to stand up for ourselves. The people are tired of us happily doing the wrong thing all the time. So they're giving us one more chance. And if we mess up, they will withdraw, they will wash their hands from us. They will come here to get our resources, though, but you will not get squat for it. They will take it and you can't do nothing to them, and nobody will hear about you. Because that the message will be given to them. We let to suffer. We let to suffer. We're strong, can suffer. Is that what a human being should be living for? You look at your children. What's their future? What kind of future do you dream of for your children? Can they get it under these conditions? If you're dreaming of a good future for your children, can they get it under these conditions? What do you think of for yourself? Are you happy with your life the way it is? Or do you think it can get better? If it can get better, do you think it can happen under these conditions? If not, then CDC and UP are not the people to vote for. You got the CPP, led by two very viable, competent people, Alexander Cummings and Councillor CHARLYNE BRUMSKINE. These people are, they step out there in the world, and you can be assured something will be accomplished. This man can go to the east of the world, and she can go to the west of the world, and they will come back with something. Isn't that what we want? Isn't that the pride we want for our country? You're talking about people who can survive in any society and be competitive. And then we're arguing with who? With people who have shown themselves to be incompetent in every way. Yeah, excuse the background. We had to do it from our room at the hotel today because of the rain. What is this that we, that we really want? Are we loving other people more than ourselves? If liking people could change something for us, could make it better, why are we crying today? We keep on voting for people who we like. What we crying? Huh? If our friends then could make it better for us, what we're crying today? Because that idea will only make it better for a few. We're talking about an idea here that will make it better for all. What identity you will have at that point, you will be Liberian. That will be all that you need to have as identity. Where you come from without nobody business. Because you're not helping nobody. When you are a Liberian, that will be all that matters. And that should be all that matters for us to build this country back. My people, this country is not poor, and you shouldn't be. Nobody say everybody here will be millionaire, but you should have a comfortable enough life. You should be able to go and find a job. You should be able to take care of your family. Children coming out of college should be assured that they will get a job, that their lives can be elevated from one stage to the other. You might have been born poor. You don't have to remain poor. Your parents try hard, send you to school. You go to school. You go high. You get to a certain level. You send your children to school. They go higher. Few years after, the poverty chain is broken, and then at that point, your children are middle class. You move to the middle class, there's another group behind you coming up. But one difference is the opportunity that has to be there. And that will make us different. We African, we Liberian, just like you, we go to the States. Most time we don't even know the mayor of our cities. We don't know the mayor, much more to say the president. Before I say one minister, no, we never see them. We hear about them. We don't see them, but we don't need them to get jobs. We don't need nobody to write letter. What we need is our brain and our ability to produce. Because in a private sector economy, your ability to produce and make money for them gives you the opportunity to make more money for yourself and have a better life. This is what Mr. Cummings keeps trying to tell you about. Our country can survive better. Stop depending on government job. Every time you hear people talk, oh, they want government job, they want government job. Government can't pay nobody. Government can't pay nobody. They think what government paid are peanuts compared to what you could make in the private sector. Okay. So you need to do better. We need to start thinking better. We need to start thinking deeper, because this is not a football game where y'all get happy when somebody score and after the game y'all go sit down and drink beer and go home. In the morning y'all go about your business. No, you putting 5-point-something million people's lives into somebody's hand. Is this person capable? Has this person shown any ability to be able to control that amount of people and make their lives better? What is this person's life looking like? Or what did their life look like before? Do they have any idea on doing such? These should be our questions. And as soon as that becomes our question, we will start thinking better. And when we go in our booth on the 10th, it will be you, God, and the future of your children or yourself. And so you will vote right. And we ask you to vote CPP.
Okay, thank you, John. You can stay up here the whole day and talk to our people. And we hope that you guys are understanding what we are saying. Look, this election is important. I will always say that. And when you enter the voting booth, this is what you need to do. Get up early in the morning and cast your vote to beat the lines. Don't let no one intimidate you. There will be 3 people they will give you. 1 for representatives, 1 for senators, 1 for presidential, the presidential and candidates. Select and check the box first. You should know how to check the box, or you put an X, or you just put your finger on the little ink and put your finger on number 4. That's the example I give you. On number 4, that's the example. And you cast, you do it, and you take your time and fold it, and you leave the voting booth, and you go home. Don't be a hero. Don't try to argue with anyone. To the silent voters, you work in government, you work in different ministries, you got a lot of good jobs, but you can't speak, you can't talk about politics. To our police, our nurses, I don't expect you to go in the street and start to talk. But listen, we want our civil servants to be paid on time. We can do it. When the government officials stop stealing $5 million, we will pay our people on time. If they stop stealing $10 million, we can afford it to get free education from ABC to 12th grade. Just 2 days ago, I interviewed Mr. Cummings and I asked him about the free education. He said, listen, we need free education in Liberia. When you go to university, you can make it. If I go to university, I can hustle to pay my school fees. But we're talking from ABC to 12th grade. The woman in the market, man Joa, man Sarah, she can't pay the child school fee. That is why the child selling cold water by this time. Because she can't pay the child school fee, the child selling plastic bag, selling ammo. Can you believe that our child take our ammo to sell the whole day as if they got an ammo factory in this country? Can you believe you sell crawfish, and seasoned crawfish, 10 years old, selling? That is unacceptable. Our young girls, the other high school, they can't go to college. They got to start to sell plenty chips, selling Grumpy the whole day. How much they making? But I will give it to you, the women. The women, bravo, you are strong. You will make the decision in this election. Think about your children. I met a lady yesterday, which I'm not going to call her name to you. Her son was born in 2005. That child is in the 6th grade today. It breaks me down. 6th grade, the child is in the 6th grade attending a RAC International. So you're telling me that child just started going to school 6 years ago? 6th grade, you born 2005, you're supposed to be out of high school now and going to college. And you still telling me you're going to choose between two bad parties. Are you telling me you thinking how to choose between CDC and UP when you got other good candidates? It's no disrespect to the 17, but we got 3. You got Alex Cummings, who is telling you that we can do this. He never said, I will do this. He said, I promise you, we will do it together. I promise you, we will fight corruption. I promise you, our civil servant police will be paid well. Do you know why the policemen go in the street and collect $100 from the taxi driver? Because that man gets 6 children in the house, he got to feed them. But he makes $125, while the police director carry over $8,000 home. We want for the police to protect us, but the police are in the street with no protection on their own. The police are, right now, anything happen, there is no number you can call. The police say, oh, I don't get money to, I don't get no car. Oh, give me data. The nurses going in the hospital to sell, but this government say, oh, we put 2,000 nurses on payroll. That's a lie. They say, oh, we send doctors away. When will they come home? Oh, we built more hospitals than any president. That's a lie. Only 3 hospitals. And it's just a building. It's just a building. You can't even get a Tylenol in there. Look at Hospital 14. We got the JFK. We don't need new buildings. Take care of the ones you got first, and then you will do whatsoever. We need living wage. Living wage. I saw people to finance ministry demonstrating. We want our money to pay our children's school fees. But you will turn around and say, we want Georgia, we want a papi. I don't care. I will vote the papi. Then you turn around and say, the people owe you. That is not fair to you. My people, you need to get rich too. I myself won't get rich. Mr. Cummings worked for his money, but his money is not for us. When you work hard for your money, you can't throw it away. This is what I want you to do. Look at all the candidates. Right now, you listen to me. I know you got your mobile phone, your smartphone ready to call this station. But what I want you to do, I want you to go on that phone and say, go to Google. Who is Alexander Cummings of Liberia? Who is George Weah of Liberia? Who is Joseph Newman Boakai of Liberia? And I want you to take your time and read maybe the first 3 paragraphs of them. And then just the 3. Don't go to their life to say what year they were born and whatsoever. Just from the time they started working. So maybe you see President Weah football record. Then maybe you see Mr. Boakai and see Mr. Cummings and know which one of them is stay active. Who is the most productive person? Mr. Cummings never stole money. But let me say this to you. Now, one of the things I asked the lady, you know, Mr. Cummings, he's a good man. But, then I don't know if you will make it in the second round. I don't want to waste my. One lady told me, say, she not voting for nobody. She only voting for senator and representative. Why you not voting for president? She said, I like Mr. Cummings, but I don't want to waste my vote because he will not make it in the second round, and I don't want to vote for no other person. So I said, okay, ma, what you need to do, vote for Mr. Cummings in the first round. If Mr. Cummings don't make it, then you can decide in the second round. Simple. She said, oh, you're right. I said, because you know what? I am voting for Mr. Cummings. If Mr. Cummings don't get there, at least I clear my side. Then I can decide on the two evil. But for now, the only person who is willing, ready, and prepared with the experience to manage Liberia is Alexander Cummings. There's a poll out there, especially those of you on the internet. Don't listen to these things. Don't be fooled by the people on internet. Now I'm surprised. I think UP have dominated the internet so much. Now they call it the new party of Facebook. They gave you wrong information. They say, look at the crowd. And I will say it publicly now. They will be closing on the 7th. I challenge them. If they pull up that crowd again, I will disappear from Facebook. I'm telling you. So what they're doing? Oh, we're going to walk around the city. We'll walk from Pinsville, go this place and that place. Because you know what? They can't afford to bring people to pay them again. But you see, don't let nobody buy your vote. Don't let them buy your vote. Our people are into this thing. When you pay for your vote, man, when they pay you, remember that's a contract. The man give you $10 and you vote for him. He got 6 years to steal, to collect his money, to do whatsoever. At the end of the day, say, hey man, if I knew. And also your senators, if you're in Monserrate County, you will say, oh yes, Sir Joseph is good. Sir Joseph was a poor little boy who got rich only from government. He never did business in his life. But guess what? Today he's a businessman. He got money from government. He opened a construction company. He got all the schools, that his own school. He got buses, it's for him. This lady called Victoria Kwekwe, a good woman, smart. She's smarter than every one of them who running today. She's a brilliant woman. She knows the issue. She knows what it means to be a senator, not to be a humanitarian. She understands it. That when she go into that place, is to serve the people of Monserrate. And I'm telling you today, vote Victoria Kwekwe for senator of Monserrate County. You will not regret it. Don't vote for people because you wanted to be a humanitarian. They never had a foundation. When they win, they get a foundation. Then they use their foundation now as politics. You look at District 8. Do not vote for Akara's Gray. You got Rufus Nuven. Do you know why Nuven left the CDC? Because President Ria refused to lift his hands up, or because Nuven refused to make a contribution, financial contribution. So today we got Akara's Gray. How will you cry on Akara's Gray and say, oh, Akara's Gray? Then today you want to vote for Akara's Gray. This man got married. He was never going to ever in his life to think of getting married to spend over $200,000 on a wedding, and took it to the Alpha Tower. The cheapest program at that place is $60,000. He ate the Ebola money. He said, oh, I'm not contesting anymore. He built his house in Boison. He living in a one room. If I only have an address in your area, and you get the audacity to say you will vote for him, you're not serious, man. This is the tough love I want to give you guys. You're not serious. You are the problem of your district. You are the problem. Akara's Gray come back to you and give you chicken change, and you all over the place. Oh yes, Akara's Gray built one day town hall down the road. If Akara's Gray was serious, you will come to get a better town hall. By this time, you got an ambulance. By this time, you got a fire truck, because he collected $30,000 times 12. $30,000 every year for the district. He used it. You look at District 5. You get Alexander. Look for the CPP candidate. You got District 14. You got District 8. You got District and you got District 16, 17. Dixon Sibo in 16 did nothing for Nukuta. But he coming back to you, oh, his man was born. You know, his man used to get a horse right by the sea. And at the place, Justin Sibo was born. And at the end of the day, we got to vote for Dixon Sibo and this and that. What Dixon Sibo did for your district? Nothing. Nothing. You got Musa Ability that we will go to see. We went to Sacré-Cœur. We saw his work. We saw the hands, the work of his hands. He behind his people. This is not about tribe anymore. This is about our community. This is about your community. This is not about Gio, Mano, and Mandingo. We are all Liberians. You know what I'm saying? So let me go back to John. John,
Yeah.
you know Billity. You met Billity. You went to Sacré-Cœur?
No, I go there.
Okay, you go back to Sacré-Cœur. People say a lot of things. But this guy have done a lot. In fact, people said, oh, he's working for the government. He's a government collaborator. But he stood with Alexander Cummings up to the time CPP and Joseph Barker and the UP were taking Mr. Cummings to court, and this man stood with Alexander Cummings. What can you say about that?
Well, who the people that say?
There's people that are saying that, and the people from the other side.
Exactly.
The people from the other
they got
side.
nothing else to say. The people are liars. They have lied to this country forever. They have lied to you over and over with your eyes open.
And also, before I don't cut you off, you saw the District 4 program. They got liability. Liability, I'm surprised that they say he's Bility's son. And look at his profile. This guy doing things to employ young people, to empower young people. We're not looking for humanitarian, John. You know that, eh?
No, but the issue here, you got somebody like Wade Power in District 7 against a man like Solomon
Yes.
John. Liberian people, we can't be telling the world that we're stupid, man. What is the competition there? You want Wade Power to represent your district in the world, or you want Solomon John? You see what he's been doing? He's been there 6 years. What has he been able to bring to your district?
He ate the Ebola money.
You got how they call it, Martin Kula running in District 6. You got liability there in District 4, right?
District 4, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, let's choose the kind of people. Let me explain something to you. People go around here talking about, corporate different from government. I lie. Corporate not different from government. The only difference in Liberian government or African government and corporate is that we, the people, don't know our rights and don't ask for it. Because let me give you a chart, all right? In the corporate, the CEO is like the president in the government, all right? In the corporate, the board of directors is like the House of Representatives and Senate in the government. In the corporate, the shareholders are like you, the people, in the government. When the people are not getting the share that they expected, they get back with the board of directors. The board of directors call the CEO and say why. If he can't give them a satisfactory answer, he will lose his job. They will change him for somebody else. And if the people tell the board of directors and the board of directors don't act, they will fire the whole board of directors and the CEO and employ new people because they, the shareholder, they got the power. It's their money. The other people just managing it. The same way in the government, you, the people, when you're not satisfied with the life you have, you hold the House of Representatives and the Senate responsible because they are your direct representative. And if they can hold the president's foot to the fire, you fire they and the president. What am I saying to you? This election, get rid of that whole House of Representatives, get rid of the whole Senate, but don't just get rid of them. Think better when you're putting people there. Look at their record. Are they competent? Are they secure? Do they even know why they going there. Because most of these people don't know why they went there. They think they went there to take pay. When somebody is comfortable in their skin, somebody is strong enough by themselves, and somebody know why they are there, the president is not going to control them because they are more powerful than the president, and you are more powerful than all of them, you the people. So you got to get right with your civics and know your strength and know your power so that you can demand of the senator that in your district or representative that in your district and say, look, if this is not in this district by so, it will be your last time over there. Do you even know that it takes 10,000 signatures for you people to demand that a representative or senator be removed? You people gotta know that. That's the strength of we the people. Just like in the corporate world, where the shareholder can say, if they think if my share don't increase, I don't want to see any of you there. They fire the whole board of directors and the CEO. Your board of directors and CEO is the Senate and the president. If they're not doing what you deserve, get them out. And we're telling you, choose the best. We're naming some of them to you who are already comfortable. They're not going there for money. So you know what you do? It will cut the House of Representatives and Senate salary down. You know where that money going? Because you will have a president like Cummings who don't need the money. So it comes directly to you. It comes to your children. Cummings by himself pay for the daycare to be had at Raditown Market. He paid for a parking here in West. Is this still running? Can they even maintain it? Daycare, so that the market women will leave their children there for them to be learning their ABC while they stay in the market. So then why was he doing that? Because he don't want the children to be market people like their parents. He wanted to be getting ready for school. But people, God not going to come down to talk to us. God will not come down to show us it too evident. Everybody's suffering. I got in the country, 3-4 days ago. And as soon as you arrive, the whole place load of crazy people. I mean, you just see this organization all around. From the place you go to pick up your bag to the traffic that you drive through to come. The road you're driving on. And you're sitting down right in the country, and if people come and tell you that they're doing this and doing that, you can see. And I keep on asking myself, what all this thing are? I passed in from Freeport the other day and wondering, the major thoroughfare of the economy of the country, everything come through that Freeport, and the road in front of the Freeport, it was them riding on the moon. And you Liberian people sit there and be arguing whether to vote for them or vote for somebody. I am managing us. If we want to move forward, Cummings is your man. Not because we member of CPPO. Go look at it yourself. If you got any brains on your head, go research their histories. And you will know. All the other people that get talk. You comparing our Cummings, who ran a company that budget that worth $268 billion. You, the same people who trusted your country and your life to a footballer who have proven never that he was even able to run Lone Star. You took your country and get a hit, and you sitting down there to compare, talking about, he come from corporate, how about the footballer that I am president, he came from where? You keep on taking risks with your children's lives? Is that what we're going to do here? Is that how we're going to progress? Taking risks with our children's life? They got something they call calculated risk. I will take the calculated risk on a Cummings who I know have done better things, bigger things than this country. He hasn't been president, neither have any of the other board judges we are, and we see his performance as president. But what I know is that what he has run, He has run more people. He has administered more people than the Republic of Liberia can employ. He has controlled more money and been in charge of more money than the Republic of Liberia can ever attain. So I trust him. And on top of it, he didn't steal 1 cent. Even worse, he says, when I become president, don't pay me. There were few people in Liberian government who said that before. Stephen Tubble or Morris, I think, who they had to get in 1 cent, symbolic 1 cent for their pay. Because they had so much money, they say, I don't need the government money. It would be the first time a president said, don't pay me. Even with Joe Weir, with all that he has told, they manskin and said they must call his salary by 25%. Then they increase the executive management expenditure. Really? I mean, come on now. Maybe if you're making $200 a month and you say, I want to donate to the government, I will get in $25. So they give you $175. But at the same time, they give you $400 for your gas. They give you $300. What you were not getting before? You not help anybody. You not cost them more. You not cost the country more. Giving the Ministry of State $500,000 for stationery? Really? Now what kind of people they using gold? Listen, Liberian people, this is about our lives and that of our children. If we want to risk it all and throw our children's future away, I mean, it will be up to us. But we got from now to the 10th to decide what kind of life we want for our children, what kind of life we want for ourselves, what kind of future we want for our country. If we still want to be ashamed of the country that we come from, then let us go vote stupid like we've been doing. Because what we've been doing, that craziness. Look at the people we've been choosing. What have they been able to accomplish for? What can any district tell me that their senator or representative went abroad, around the world, and brought in this company for their district or their county, and brought in this improvement school or something for their district, or all of them? Even the one who go big, like the Sir Joseph and the other one from District 6 here, Enders, they go and beg for it for themselves. Now, these people want to be businessmen then. Take them out of the House of Representatives and Senate and send people who want to serve you. Let them do their business. Who for them? Thank God. But let them go do business because they're not focused on you. They focus on their income. Let them go do business. In fact, it's not supposed to be the reverse. They should have gone to do business first, then they come to serve. But since they want to go there first and then go do business, let them go do business. Kick them out. Like Mr. Cummings said the other day, get them a red card. Send only football analogy they know. Get all of them red card. Liberian people, we got to protect our children's future. Even if you were the poorest, dirtiest, you were Zobo, you weren't born children, let them not be Zobo. Do everything you can that they must never be Zobo. Because that Zobo that was not your plan, it happened to you. Protect your children so it can't happen to them. You see, nobody can decide what family to be born in. Neither can you decide your tribe. Can you decide even which country you were born in? But when you're born in there, whoever brought you to them were responsible to make it better. All we're saying to Liberian people, take that responsibility on. We have messed up our children's lives enough. Look at the population of Zogo. We're calling them Zogo, like we're better than them. Who made them that way? The choices we made, that what made them that way. Now we got a chance to reverse it. To bring in people who know what they're doing, people who not doing it for the money, people who not doing it for the fame, people who doing it because this is their country and they love their country. We're begging you, Liberian people, on the 10th, nobody will be in that booth with you. Go and vote for your future, vote for your children's future, and if we really want that for our children, and we want it for ourselves, they got one choice that you can make. Number 4, Alexander Cummings and CHARLYNE BRUMSKINE.
Okay, let's take a short break. And and Mabel, just play this. And this is the youngest.
Hi, my name is Noah Keishan, son of Munir Keishan, the general. I support Alexander Cummings for president of Liberia. My dad will vote for Alexander Cummings for president for a better Liberia. Bati, Bati, Gloria, Bati, Bati. Bati, Bati, Alexander Cummings, Bati, Bati. C'est quoi, CBB, c'est quoi, Charlie Bronsky, c'est quoi, I want her, za.
Party, see party, party house. Tell them around, tell them around. Well. Who you want? My Liberian people, who you want? Our market women crying, who you want? Our Yana boys are crying, who you want? Zoba. Handkerchief. Take out your white handkerchief. Let's go. Everybody sing on fire. Whoa. Look how can they say that coming where we want. But me can't they coming where we want. Very like they coming where we want. Nima can't they coming where we want. Bassa can't they that coming where we want. Get my can't they that coming where we want. Papa, we there, I said that coming where we want.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much. And let me continue from here. Okay. Okay, we are back on air. That is Noah Keishan from all the way USA, a strong supporter of Alexander Cummings. They know how to be. That's my battle cry guy. And let me go back again to the representative. If you're in District 7, West Point, Central Monrovia, you got Ready Power. Look, please don't say, I know Ready Power. Yes, Ready Power lived in Central Monrovia. She grew up there. She don't have to live West Point. She don't have to live Mama Point. But the fact is that she's in the community. So if she come to you and tell you, say, we are there, what you will do for our district? Because we got representative now who now steal. He now cost us and he run it. Vote we are the power for Monserrato, representative district number 7. You got other candidates in District 12, District 1, District 2. Look for your candidate, the one that you think will represent you. Don't look for a candidate who will give you a hand out. My people are telling you. Don't go for a candidate who that you will go to the house every day. You standing there, you go to church to beg. You stand to the door every day. Oh, I need a couple of rest. They will give it to you because you know what? They're making $8,000. All they need to do is to just spend $200 and give you back a rest or give you liberty, and you will walk out, and then you will vote for them again come the following year. That is not the case. The power is in your hands. You are the president. And I tell you, Mr. Cummings is so honest. This is why you're looking on leadership. You look for honesty, you look for integrity, and you look for empathy. This man is saying that George, we are promised to give the Liberian poor to put money into small business. He said it's a good thing because you know what, Mr. Cummings believe that that's the business mind. He said, I will do it in my first 100 days. We will give small businesses. But then when he was speaking, he's not a politician. He said, it's not free. You will pay back. And we'll make sure that you don't mess it up because we will make sure people work with you. So those of you in the banks who continue to steal from us, when we ask for a loan, 25,000, then you give us 20,000. Then we got to bribe you. Trust me, it will be over for you. Mr. Cummings said, youth initiative. He said, my first day in office, I will empower the youth. And we'll have the youth program where when you're leaving from school, you're ready to graduate, your first year, you will get a job. There will be vacation job again. You think, look at Ellen, the UP government, no vacation job. Those days, our students will go to the ministries, they will work. When after they finish with a vacation, some of them get $300 to go buy the uniform, or they send it to private corporation. We don't have it. This government don't have it. If they stop stealing the $5 million, they will employ the students. That is why our children all the way in the street. So all you need to do, let us vote. Vote Alex Cummings, vote CHARLYNE BRUMSKINE, vote all the CPP candidates. I'm telling you, we need a better country. We need a better government. We need a president who, when I, Kishan, come to this country and I misbehave because I signed a document that Mr. Cummings, I stand with you. If I misbehave, let Mr. Cummings, let the law punish me. Mr. Cummings is not going to witch hunt nobody. Mr. Cummings will audit this government, but Mr. Cummings will not choose who to audit. Mr. Cummings, justice minister, will not work for him. His police director will not work for him. So you, the police, you know deep down in your heart, the government is not good, but you can't talk. You got a police director who graduated from the police academy. No, you don't have to be a police to be a police director. We need a good manager, somebody that will manage a lawyer or criminal justice person can be a good police officer. But we need our police to be paid well. You are the one, your life is on the line. That is why you can't protect us, because you even got the first thing to protect yourself. Our civil servants, they cut your pay. They say, oh, the harmonization. Hey, my people, they cut it to give it to the other people. Government, why should government spend 60% of the national budget just to pay salary? Our business people are struggling. You bring your container, they're talking about 4% you pay to the port before even getting out. What is that? The government losing money because individuals are stealing and they continue to steal. So when the government is corrupt, everybody is corrupt. We all corrupt the citizen. You know, if you're in the house, let me put this way. When your pa smoking weed, you will smoke weed. If your pa loving around, you will love around. And when you see your pa beating your man, you will be beating your girlfriend. We need dignity. We want our mothers and fathers to tell the children, I love you. We want our children to go to school, not to sell. We want our children. Look, I saw bread in a place in Lokintown, but I vowed my child will not sell bread. I saw bread for my mom in Lokintown. I saw donuts for my mom in Lokintown while I was going to Boston and going to Tottenham House. But I vowed, I said my children will not sell bread. Not because your pa will cook to George Adad, then you must be a cook to George Adad. No. No. We need to put stop to it. We want our driver. Don't yell at your driver, the man who driving you around. You make him to sleep in the car. You can't even get him food to eat. The person who cooking for you, you cost them every day. I wish they can spit in your food for you to be eating it. You got your security to the door. Mind you every day, but when you can't, you cost the security up. No dignity of labor. The man get tire shop, you overlook him. The man cleaning the airport, you overlook the man. But that the one that feeding the man. That is why Mr. Cummings said we will pay living wage. When they got the private sector don't want to pay. When they won't pay good, then the government say, oh no, you can't be doing that. You got the supermarkets, they can't pay the people on time. When you go to labor ministry, they say, hey, my man, you got to be happy you get job. Then when you ask the Lebanese man, he say, but wait, you don't enough time for me to take pay for what? For what? We will not accept it. Enough is enough. We tired playing government. Mr. Okay.
This man got so much plan for the country, it's amazing. The man said if his wife, who would be first lady, wanted to do a program, she would have to raise the money. They're not going to put a budget for it. She will raise the money to do a program. Now, I wonder if somebody can ask Joe we are the same.
But let me ask you, John. President Weah got $1.5 million in the budget for the First Lady. Liberian people need to ask Joel Howard Taylor. Joel Howard Taylor had any money in the budget when she was First Lady?
No.
Today we got President Project. What is President Project? Is the president now the Minister of Public Works? Presidential Project. What is Presidential Project, my people?
But you know what I don't understand? I don't understand what most of these people believe that they voted for these people for. Because if you don't think this person has any work to do but to just sit down there, then that's the only way this kind of thing can be amazing to you. Oh, the president built road. What the hell was he supposed to do? He's the president, and that money, that government money. So he is the president. If there are no roads somewhere, he's supposed to build it. Why is that accolade? Why is that accolade? Oh, he built hospital. Of course. And other way, he's not building hospital. He's just building walls.
And another thing, John, we walk by the park, the invisible park. They built a park. I love it. I love it. I love the idea. But the park is a restricted park. The park got a very big gate, fence in. You even stand around and ask you what you standing for. How would I go to a park and this man asking me? That's why I said the next time I go there, I will videotape it. What are you doing there? Oh, I said, oh, no, we're doing a lot. What? To a park? But guess what? On Broad Street or across the bridge, the owner can take pay. How are you going to bring a child to the park? When I look to the park, I see buses carrying students there, yes. When I look to the park, I see one little nice cars driving in and put the children down and go in the park. But the other ordinary child cannot use the park. This is unacceptable, please, my people. We got to do something. Now, for y'all who listen to us, we want to open this line. You got a few days. I'm not here to have a dialogue with you. I'm not speaking to UP. And I'll be honest with you. This is not a dialogue. If you have not decided yet, you can call. If you have not decided yet who you want to vote for, you want to ask a question, we will answer your question. But we will answer your question. So we're just going to take few calls because maybe we're not in the exact time because we need to be in Fender. We got people there waiting for us. So Melbourne, you can pick up the line. We want to hear from people who have not decided. I don't want to hear from CPP. I don't want to hear from CPP. I know some of you people, you're mad right now. You will try to call. But when you call, we just say thank you and put the phone down. And George Weah will say thank you. But ordinary people, if you don't want to call your name, no problem. But just talk to Melbourne.
077-833-9682. The time check is 15 minutes down 1 o'clock. And we are here on the general show. We're going to be here up to 1:30 this afternoon. So take a few calls according to the team. Yes, so we will also take a few calls from right to those of you who've been following the broadcast. Maybe you're sitting somewhere. Yes, 077-833-9682. Again, 077-833-9682. Yeah, call in and give your own input on the topic, on the discussion, and the team from the CPP are here discussing a lot about Zanabi CUMMINGS. So this caller, good afternoon.
Yeah, how are you, bossman? This Amakane.
Yeah, go ahead.
The need I called for this 16. That need to go where because of where I went into to go register. Me and I see I know about interacting on radio. I just level. I never see you in my whole life.
Okay.
My big problem. I called yesterday. I'm a family and I get 2 children. I'm not going there. Arizona for me for money, not for pay or like for material future. But if anybody that they coordinator like here, they're not for money go out there. But when they give passing, they say for you, generally you will get it. They give $500 you and I did them my family. I'll bring my mom to where we no free as they go God provide. And I'm sure God provide. $500 will save there. I think when you not get some money, save. But I think when I one call they give you for a moment to see. But you know, we save for me. But I just telling that people that here, people that say they want for me. election because they are corrupt. They are corrupting the whole system. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. And this guy always calling on this issue. Indeed, you know that's the thing we keep saying. Sometimes the corruption starts from right from the kitchen, it go up, 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 all the way to national level. So today's caller, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon. Go ahead. Your name and from where you join us. You sounded like someone that was sleeping. Yeah, go ahead. So, all right, thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, go after the they gotta get people like that kind of a job. So the other one would be buying that job. Yeah, go ahead. We probably not working according to the mail. So, go ahead.
Thank you for the show the afternoon. Yeah, we know one of make the Liberian for almost said this government being one the hard government ever in history. The government, being the government, bring property to the people in this country.
So we now want to go back to all that thing. The people asking you now, which way are you now? Are you one of the silent voter? Forget about all that. Now, we know the problem. When you ask, everybody said they know.
I can tell everybody if I get to the ballot pass on the 10, I will decide who to vote for. I'm not going to vote for the party. I'm not going to vote for this guy. I'm very desperate for power.
All right. Thank you. That is simple. So today's caller, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, Chief, go ahead, your name and from where you join us. Well, I'm not just story now. Ben here and you know, we still talking. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to appreciate the brother studio for the analysis and some of the things that he mentioned that the CUMMINGS is going to do. You know, some of us decided to these are things that convince us to give our support to Mr. CUMMINGS come Tuesday. So I want to say clear that I make the decision to vote Mr. CUMMINGS.
Thank you. Make the decision to vote Mr. CUMMINGS. Which way it go according to the team. Yes, indeed, your decision is your decision. Today's caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you doing, sir?
I'm okay, Chief. Go ahead and make
I'm Prince Gay calling from my GD District 1 Blossom. Yes, my brother, you know, in our country, we put giving a flat wherein we tell people when we get in power, we're going to do this, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
And
long platform,
our people get in power, all of these things, they don't implement these things. You see, but the Zama police are not there in any government position before. They are not there testing him before to know, a capability of leading the people in, the presidency something. But I think at the Zama police, we can try him and know his strength. At the Zama police, because the flat have been really about him. When we put at the Zama police in power, there will be a better change. If we happy to implement what tell the Liberian people.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. Just brief and short. Thank you. 077-833-9682. That's the number to call. We'll take a few more calls and we'll cross over to the team because they are preparing to go to another place for some engagements. To this caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Levon.
My brother, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us.
Yeah, Levon, this is Chastity Cooper. I call personally from Carisburg.
Okay, go ahead, Charlie.
Levon, CPP as a political institution has presented to the Liberian people the best option in Mr. Alexander Benedict CUMMINGS. So it is left with the Liberian people to make the best decision by voting Mr. CUMMINGS. You see, Levon, if we really want real change in this country, we cannot vomit and lick it. We have been filled with numerous challenges, both from Unity Party, 12-year leadership, and all of the cities. Unity Party and citizen political, they are equated.
All right. Thank you, Chief. At least you already said we shouldn't go to all that long. Yeah, to this caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, Chief, go ahead, your name and from where you join us.
Samuel Mukewa calling from the place.
All right, boss. Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, I just want to contribute to your show. And
6 more days to go. All I'm talking plenty now is the job about you now making all your own mind and putting all your voting card together. That's it.
yeah, exactly. I just took my voting card for where it is. I look at this money and place it back. I make sure that it is there. You know, Kumi is coming with a very good platform. You know, we cannot be trying and ever. We cannot be trying to say, okay, we know. Yesterday we were saying, it's a clean man, he doesn't know anything about that blood money we put that in. And today again we are seeing another person is a clean man, he know nothing, we try. We cannot be trying careless always.
So where are you? So you don't want to try, you want to take. Where are you?
Where I am currently, I'm telling Liberians that we should give Korea his second chance and let him continue what he's doing for the country.
All right, thank you. Man. Some people want to try, you don't want to try. Some people want to try. Hello?
How you doing?
Yeah, Chief, go ahead, your name and from where you join us. Am I scared to talk? Wait till the entire shop, all your muscle will be coming out.
My name is Casey. I'm from Market.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but you know, again, all the people I see people.
So you work for Liberia? All right, thank you. So today's caller here, good afternoon. I think you will be our maybe second to the third to the last caller. Today's caller, yeah, go ahead.
Good afternoon. I'm just calling from Sunday.
Yeah, go ahead.
From my observation on the Liberia issue, I'm really in for comment. But from my observation, my brother, Liberians are confused. I want that to you. They are confused from my observation. Just what Thomas said before his death is now happening. Let Liberians think back and repent. I won't lie to you. Liberians are confused.
All right, because maybe they're confused because the way politician can behave to them. Everybody just playing the games.
Yeah, you know this thing that is happening in Liberia now. You can sense the devil talk. See what has been happening. We cannot get a stable government. We cannot get a stable leader. Liberians are not behaving correctly. Liberians need to repent. No joke about it.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Liberia is confused. Today's caller will be our last caller cross over to the team. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon, Bebo.
Yeah, my brother, good afternoon. Your name and from where you join us?
My name is Jack G. Morris, and I'm the member of the AMC/PDP. I got a question for the general.
Yeah, the general and other John Mauro.
Yeah. How really they doing about the pool washer? What are they thinking of doing? Because while we can say the cheating, we got to get the pool washer that we trust, and then 3 pool washer that we trust before we can say there is cheating or not.
All right, thank you. Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful question. I think let me just stop there so they can respond to that question. I don't know why you can start with that, General and other Mauro, the issue of pool washers, because the pool washers, they are very, very important in these elections.
Look, the pool washer business is something that we take very seriously because we need to protect our people's vote. And if that man has put his name down on any paper, when they come into his area, there will be training in different areas. If he is one of those, he will get a text. And they will be telling him where. But they are training the pool washers in different areas in the country. And if you're one of them, they're going to text you and tell you where to meet them. So yes, we're taking this very, very seriously, and we're working on it. Now the other guy who called and said,
concerning the smartphone, and You know, we're in a digital world and we want to make sure that our people get the information on time. And if any pool washer that was selected, if they select you and you don't have a smartphone, or sometimes they will pair you up with somebody who have that smartphone. But I understand that is what they require, that you get a smartphone, or they're trying to do everything. But we just giving our little idea. But the pool washer, we are very, very serious about it, because we're looking for real loyalists and people who are prepared. Because I myself are going to be a pool washer too. So you understand, I'm going to be there in a pooling center and doing everything. But yes, they say they need a smartphone.
Yeah, and speaking of the guy who called and was talking about people keep on choosing, you know, we got to take responsibilities for the wrong we do to ourselves. Somebody came and told you, Joe, we are this, Joe, we are that. Did you ever research it for yourself? You want your life to be dependent on third-hand information and then blame somebody because you didn't do your homework? No. We're telling you, if you don't believe us, go research Mr. Cummings. That's how sure we are who he is. You can just say, Joe, we are 80 million. Where have you seen that ever? No. Tell him, they say. If that's why you're going to be living, we're going to continue being where we are, or even worse. This is not the time. We have done that enough. This is the time when the time says somebody capable of doing, they go research it. It must be written somewhere. Somebody say, oh, I did that, I did that. Where is it written? Where is it written what you done? What have you done? Show us documents to say this is what I done. Cummings, who is public information. You put her name in the computer, it will come out. Let the other people do the same. Don't complain nobody for your own laziness of not searching. You search. We're not get. If you try somebody and with all the information you got, you made a mistake, that what the president said that 6 years. You change them, put the right person there. You agree that the country not going well. We try job we and we see what we get. All right, so that means it's not good for you. So what you want to get? He says, yeah, I want to change it. If he do it good in the first term, you relative here in the second term, what you got to ask him again? Man, please, listen, you got to do your homework. And we manage all Liberians to do their homework. We're not selling you no pig in a bag here. We're telling you about somebody who record you can research. Now let the other people say the same and then compare their records. We're telling you authentically what is. We're here. We're spending our own money. We come up and down to the place, not because we want job. Because we love our country. We love our people. Anybody you see come from America here looking for a job, that person not doing anything in America. Let me make that clear to you. They think, oh, they're looking for a job, looking for a job. The money you have to pay your minister, then that's what the people at McDonald's can make. Nobody come here to look for a job who got serious work. We do it because we love this country. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, and for those of you who called, want to say thank you. And to the guy who said the Liberian people are confused. No, they are not confused. You got 46 parties, you got 10, 20 candidates. It's no disrespect to the other 17. But you got 3 major candidates. 2 of them, they served you before. 2 of them, they serve you. If these were the 2 candidates, then you say you're confused. But you got another man there who never stole from your country, who never did anything wrong, but tell you this is what we can do.
I have done.
Then you can go ahead and choose that man. But you can't get, if you get 2 bad parties, then you say you're confused. Then you say you don't want to vote. But you know the 2 bad parties, UP and CDC, they did nothing for us in the last 17 years. Only chaos and corruption and all kinds of things. You get Mr. Cummings on the other hand, who never, like the federal say, that I will vote for Cummings because Mr. Cummings never work in government, he never steal anything. So that is the option you got, and it is clear. This man has the record. You don't have to work in government to you got no record. You work in government, you don't show nothing. And you say you work in government, my people stop it, man. Please. And also, suppose I will not vomit and lick it, yes. But if you say you vote for president, we are because we tired. No, that means you yourself, yeah, you're not ready, man. You're not ready. You prepare to suffer. Fine, go ahead. But I love you guys. I love Liberia. I don't know about you. I love my country, Liberia. And I will cast my vote for Alice Cummings. And you can cast a vote for whoever. But remember, Whatever you sow is what you will reap. No matter how long you keep or reggae laser or any kind of laser in the water, it will never turn to be a crocodile.
For me, I'm not asking you to vote, however. I am begging you to vote the right way. Vote Alexander Cummings and CHARLYNE BRUMSKINE, because that is what's good for this country right now. We're begging you. We're asking you for your vote. Do it for this country. Do it for your children. Do it for their future. Do it for your future. We're tired seeing our country like this. Our country is too old and too rich to be so poor and so underdeveloped. Let's do better. We know it. We see it. We can do it. Let's do it. Thank you, Mabon.
Thank you, Mabel. We see you guys on Friday, same time, same station. We'll be all the way in Ganta, Nimba County. That's where we'll be broadcasting from this time, all the way from Nimba County. Thank you, Mabel. Keep up the good work and remain within the fourth estate. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks to all of you. Thank you so much for the hard work too. Also, thank you so much for all you do for the CPP. And that's the best way to go. Let's preach Liberia, let's preach peace, let's preach love. After all, Liberia come first. Thanks to you and other John Manglo. I catch you when the time available. That will be.
Yes.
We'll see you.
Okay.
We'll see you soon.
Okay, brother. Yeah.
All right. Thanks to you people. So, folks, yeah. So.
Some of these Liberian people, they are impossible.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for following us. And this is the General Show live on. It was on 96.7. You listen to the callers. I'm telling you, we doing it. And listen, let me tell you something. I met these people today, and after talking, they said, "Oh, I said, you sure I can videotape you?" They said, "Yes, videotape us." They said they were never going to vote. They said they would not vote because in fact, they were afraid. They said they're not going to vote at all because, in fact, they're so scared. They don't know what's going to happen. But after I spoke to them, watch here. This is what I'm talking about. After I spoke to these people, look, let me show you something. At least, okay, you satisfied on what I said? Yes, you satisfied. And I change your mind? Yes. You think I change your mind? So I mean, I gotta take the vote. ABC. Let's see. Yeah? Let's see how it goes. Okay. So, okay, I will put you in a silent vote since you won't want to know. And Mr. Cummings, if I post this is one of your supporters.
I voted for you 2017, and I back off and voted for George Weah, but what I'm seeing for now, I cannot vote for George Weah. I think I will give you another 10. Give you a few.
This is the girl who I met here. She can talk too fast. So I convince you. I'm able to explain Cummings thing to you.
Yes, now what I'm saying, I will say that we have to come up explain and promise to one, at least we change our mind. But for why to why I will promise.
Thank you very much. Connect. Where is you? Catherine. So you satisfied with my explanation?
Very well.
And you guarantee us?
Sure.
So you wanted the silent voter?
Yes.
So tell me, so you vote?
I voted for Cummings.
Thank you very much, man. Okay. I did this video today. I stopped at a gas station to get minutes and other stuff. And when I went in there, I'm quick to make friends. So I started talking, and I told her, I said, "Why you want to talk to me? Why not? I forced to talk about them." I brought them down. So I said, "You guys going to vote?" They said, "We worry about this election because we don't know what's going on." So you're voting? Yeah, you're registered, yes. But we're not voting. We're not going to vote. The last lady that said that people should explain to them, she said, she was the first, she said, "Listen." I said, "Do you know how many people contesting the election?" She said, "There are plenty, but to be frank with you, there are only two parties in the race." I said, "Wait, my two parties?" She said, "Only Unity Party and CDC." I said, "Oh." She said, "Yes." I said, "Why?" She said, "But the only people we can see. That the only people we can see in the race." Hold on 1 minute, guys. Okay, guys, we got a program. We got to be in Fender. So when I talked to her, she said, "Well, there are two parties." So I said, "Let me explain to you." And then I explain. You know, my boy go spend time. When I talk, that woman told me, say, "Wow, you know, all these things you talking." The first person I showed you, she said, if people were going around to talk to us, this woman told me that she either go to CDC or UP because there are two parties. And I talked to them. I pat myself on the back. This is what we need. In fact, I show it to the guy. The guy said, "Wow." He said, "Boss man, that's a problem here. We don't talk to these people. You got to convince them." And even if you listen to radio today, people call and say, "Listen, this is the guy. We will win this election. We will win this election. LS Cummings will win this election for what I know." And we're going to a place now, and we will show you guys the video. We're going to Fender. From Fender, we'll be going back to we're supposed to be in Banga with Alex Cummings, but it's canceled. We cancel it. We cancel that one. We got to be to Tinga Village today. So we are touching every little dose that we can reach to. But let me tell you something now. Please, we need some more money. Transportation, gasoline, please. Everywhere we go, it's $2,000, $3,000. We got to get some more money. We got to chip the people. We got to make sure people drink a tie. We got to make sure they drink water. That one, they're not bragging. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. Have a good day, and God bless me. If you want to text, if you want to do anything, you can inbox me. I will send the librarian number, or you know Sidiki number, you can send it to Sidiki. So thank you very much. God bless you. This is John Mawolo, who took the time to be in the country. Hi, Alfred. Yeah. Okay. So inbox me, and I will send you. I can't remember the librarian number on here, up here, you know. And if you send it to the other number in America, enough for me, because I will come up before I see it. All right, y'all take it easy now. I love you all. Goodbye. And I don't know what to say. Sometimes I don't want to leave you guys, but I just have to. But y'all will hear from us before the day ends. And then after, in the night, I will give them a briefing on what we did. So right now, we're in a hotel, relaxing ourselves. This is John Paolo Hotel. I'm a hotel. I just came here to the big bed, to the boss man. Look at him. Hey, it's just showing. Hey, yeah. This is John. I mean, wave to the people again, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you.